I mean, he's all the way in the end zone for a safe halftime.
Almost halftime.
Yeah. So the Chuck Fleischman replay, you see LaRue just following blockers. Well, they pull one of those eight. I don't want to see that again, frankly. So staying upright is Armenta, and Armenta picked
All right, welcome back to the Davey Gillum Show. I'm Gary Terry. We're live tonight at Harrison's Grill up here on the exit 122, the Maverick exit. Come on up and join us for some dinner. It's a burger night, Coach. It looks like a packed house in here. We got some guys over there eating. It's almost funny to watch, Coach. They're packing it away already.
Yeah, we got the linemen in here tonight.
Yeah, the hogs have come to eat for sure. Coach, congratulations on another region win. Carter puts us at 3-0 right there. It was a game that we knew was going to be a tough game, but added elements to the weather. We had a giant hurricane, which we're going to talk about in just a few minutes.
Right.
But added weather pushed our homecoming game back to Saturday night. We weren't sure even on Thursday night if it was going to be on Friday night, Saturday night, or Monday night.
Yeah.
It took all day Friday to figure it out, but we got it played on Saturday night.
Yeah.
It rained. It
was a hectic week to say the least.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I think all coaches like structure and, you know, like things to stay the same every Monday, the same every Tuesday, so on and so forth. It's a lot easier to keep kids dialed in those type of situations. We had a lot of unknowns last week, starting with the hurricane.
Yeah.
So we knew early in the week weather was going to be an issue. It looked like Friday wouldn't be an option early in the week, so we were looking at Saturday, possibly Monday. So some of our practice schedules were a little off. And then as the week went on, it looked like Friday was the best chance to have it. So we had made plans for senior night and soccer to have their senior night on Saturday, all them type things. And then Knox County's rule knocked us out of that last minute and really threw everything into chaos as far as practice schedules for Thursday, Friday, unfortunately having to reschedule soccer, reschedule senior night. A lot of different things were chaotic. For us, you know, we mentioned Coach Chadwell being sick last week. He was still in the hospital. Shout out.
Thinking about him tonight.
Yeah, shout out. He got out today, so thankful. Praise the Lord that he's doing better on the road to recovery. But so Coach Chadwell's out. He's a big part of the program
for sure,
in everything we do. But definitely a big part of defense and game plan. So not having him for a week was different.
Sure.
You know, our other guys filled in and did a great job. But then it just so happens this hurricane came the same week that Coach Lambert's youngest son was getting married.
So congratulations to the Lambert family.
Yeah, they had a great ceremony. But you know, you can't plan a year out for a hurricane.
Right.
I don't know if I've played more than one Saturday game in 20 years of coaching. So, you know, they had made plans. I know we
played a PAL game on Saturday and won that. So I don't know if the PAL folks are too fond of that Saturday game, but we love that Saturday game. So actually, we're 2-0 on Saturday.
We are. But it was, but still, we were down to two of our main coaches. And, a lot of, again, when things change, it's not always the best situation for kids and how they respond. So to play on a Saturday night, again, the weather ended up being worse on Saturday than it was on Friday. It was a dreary, rainy day. We still had good fan support. I was thrilled about that. Carter's crew didn't show up quite as much, but our fan side was full.
They always do.
But our kids played well.
Coach, hats off to our defense too. I'm going to tell you, you touched on it just a minute ago. Didn't have John Chadwell, didn't have Tony Lambert, John Cotton, Matt Sloan, Vance Barrier did a great job right there getting things put together right there, and our kids
and Coach Lambert
do a great job.
He was, you know, active in practice all week and game plan. And most of the work's done in that. But Coach Chadwell tried to help out the most he could. But for the most part,
always watching film.
All them guys work together year in, year out. So I wouldn't say next man up because that's not necessarily the case. But we've all been working together so long. You know, if I wasn't here tomorrow, nothing would change. You know, and I'm proud of the program in that respect. We got a lot of good men, and all of us been working together. It's not about one of us, but it's still different not having Coach Chadwell and Coach Lambert.
The presence on the sidelines.
The
presence
and just even confidence for the kids. So, but the kids responded well. The game itself, couldn't have started off any better.
Yeah.
They deferred, kicked off, and we returned the first kickoff.
Yeah, kick the Trent Strickland or Waylon LaRue. You pick. It's a dealer's choice right there, and neither one of them are good.
They tried to sky kick it. I think Trent took it about 80 yards for a touchdown right off the gate.
Yeah, 78.
Then they get 3 plays, punt, and we block it in the end zone, return it.
Coach, we've had Logan Crumpley on the show, and Logan, I mean, he does it week in and week out. He blocks punts, he blocks PATs. He's a specialist. He searches it out. He watches it on film. He finds where you're going to open up a spot for him, and he's going to fill it.
Yeah, you love that about kids in the program. That a kid like Trent and Waylon and Hensley, got maybe a more prominent role, but a kid like Logan, he's a little more niche, and whether it's playing in the nickel or dime packages, the cheetah package. Or finding a role on special teams to be a star.
Sure.
A lot of people, if they've got to play a role, they just play a role. But he's become a rock star in special teams. Blocked, 4 or 5 kicks in 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
Blocked a punt and we got a touchdown. So we've had, 3 or 4 special teams touchdowns already this year.
Right.
And that's
a
big deal.
I think it's the most we've had.
I know in my 15 or 16 years it is by far.
I can't remember a year we've run.
And I played in quite a bit of the other years.
Yeah.
So that's a great compliment to our program that as a 4A team, typically special teams are something you just get through. But we're winning the special teams battle, and we won it against 5A and 6A powers. So that's quite a compliment to our program kids.
Yeah.
But so we come out and we're up 14-0 and ain't taking an offensive snap. That's a good way to start. And you could see it in Carter's kids are like, oh man, here we go again.
Yeah.
Because the last 2 years we've been up 96-0 in the first half, and we were on the same pace.
Right. No doubt. Coach, speaking of Carter, let's look at some film right there. We've got some great clips from the night right there. Here we are coming out of the barn right there. Always a great clip right there to watch these guys. Got the black uniforms on right there looking good. Great intro on BBB right there. Brad does a great job making sure we look great right there. Coach Russ Gillum does a great job with the intros every week. They're top notch. They're the best.
Yeah, it's always nice when it's kind of cloudy out and that the fog kind of hangs around when the boys are running out.
Smoked the place up for sure.
Yeah, all them fireworks just up there on the field.
What a shot. Look at that. Spectacular. Opening kickoff.
To try and sky kick.
Yeah.
We told them return if they could. We get it right about the 20. Our return does a great job setting up the wall. We got leading down the charge.
Got a beat here.
Just throws him out of bounds.
Yeah, he's down. Great job. Hand on. I think what was that, St. John right there?
St. John was blocking him, and Trent finished him off.
Got a hand on there. Great job. A lot of fun to start us off right there. We'll watch that one more time. It's pretty, Coach. Wall set up perfect.
As an offensive coordinator, I always loved offensive touchdowns, but as a head coach, special teams touchdowns and defensive touchdowns are different.
Yeah.
They add so much more momentum to the way the game's going.
Really exciting right there to start the game off. So we're back. We get them on offense right there. They get
Stephen Powers comes up.
What a stuff.
Hey, and a shout out real quick to Zach Happney. Got his first official start. You can see him setting the edge right there, crushing the blocker. And Stephen Powers coming in and filling the alley. Happney had a great night Friday night. I think this was first third down. They throw a screen pass.
This is a safety,
I really thought it was a safety, but
it's a safety.
Seems like some of these official efforts seem to be a humanitarian effort on Friday nights to try not to let the game get out of hand too early.
This is a safety.
Yeah.
Watch, you can see it again. Ball does not. He's not out of the end zone right there when that knee goes down.
Yeah. So it works out in our favor.
Yeah.
Block it.
Crumpley again.
Happney just jumps on it.
Happney seals it up right there. We're up 14-0 with about 11 minutes left in the game. No, it's 8 minutes left. 9 minutes left in the game.
First quarter, yeah.
Or in the first quarter, yeah. Spectacular start. What a block. It's a case that we're bringing 4 that they get, or we bring 3 and they got 2.
We didn't have a block called. It was just Crumpley realized they couldn't block him, and he went on his own, and 7 points later.
Jackson Payne kicks it down there. They fumble it right there. Give us an opportunity. We tackle them inside the 10. They start their second possession inside the 10.
There was another one there. The whistle hadn't been blown.
Izzy Small, spectacular with the ball. Another play later you'll see in the game. Makes a
second play of the game. Run a little reverse. Get it to Izzy. He's got some wheels.
Long stride.
About a 30-yard gain right out of the gate.
Yeah.
So
love watching him run.
again, Waylon had another big night.
Yeah, 150 yards rushing, Coach, I think. 170 yards rushing.
And, the last two games, Seymour and Carter, when you dominate a game, special teams wise and defensive wise, your offensive stats are just never very good.
Yeah.
So you got 2 special teams touchdowns. That means the offense didn't get 2 series.
Yeah.
And then defense dominated all night. So most of the time we're starting with in the positive on field possession on the other side of the 50.
Making an appearance, superstar right there.
Offense was extremely productive, but when you get into stat battles, these type games never are real good for you.
Back on defense here, quick screen out there.
Yeah, everybody fits their leverage.
All over it.
Just swarm the football.
Yeah.
And that was one of the keys to the game. They got some really good ball carriers, but you want to get bodies to the football, and our guys flowed.
Their receivers are good.
Yeah.
And their running back's good.
They got a good lineman going to Army. Quarterback throws the ball well. They're a much improved football team.
I agree.
They're solid.
Yep.
And here's maybe the player of the night was Trent Strickland. Kickoff return for a touchdown, interception, about 50 yards receiving, about 50 yards on punt returns.
What a catch, Coach. Behind him, and he just gets his hands up there and makes a great catch and then makes a great run.
Trent Strickland really one of the best football players in Tennessee.
I agree. All-State as a junior, which is tough to do.
Yep.
And then come back with a senior season.
Great blocking, OL and receivers just right into the end zone.
Finishes it off and gets tackled in the end zone there.
But, we could talk safety, and he's as good as anybody. We could talk receiver, he's good as anybody.
Yeah.
We can put him at running back, and he's as good as anybody.
Yeah.
Punt returner. He also, if he wasn't punting, he's a long snapper.
Yeah.
So I actually talked to some colleges this week about him long snapping.
Yeah.
So just super talented kid.
Yeah, really good, really good. Here we're Landon back on offense right there.
Yeah, good
great
call.
Pass. Izzy, what a move. Wow. Inside out, back up the field.
Got a little mismatch by motioning Waylon out to a single. They end up putting the corner on Waylon and left Izzy on a linebacker.
Really great.
Really a mismatch, no-brainer to throw that one.
Good tackle by number 12 there to make that. I thought he was out of the play. He got
here. It was probably the worst blocking play we had all night. Waylon made it all right. He's just so fast.
Yeah, he is. Down the sideline, so much fun to watch.
We missed a couple, but Waylon just said, hey, I'm just going to outrun everybody here.
Right. And you can see him turn his jets on right there as he hits the corner.
Yeah,
he's out.
And what you don't realize is those guys that's chasing him are really fast football players.
Yeah.
So here we go. Nice screen
Inside
call.
Screen.
Shout out to Coach Russ. Russ was on Coach St. Clair and Branch to get the tunnel screen back to Izzy.
Yeah. He got it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Izzy does a good job making a backer miss that snuffed out the screen. But
again, almost blocked the punt.
Trent on the punt return again. Catches it on the run. Takes some guts to do that.
Yep. And
again,
down the sideline he goes.
Yeah, 35 yards later in the blink of an eye.
So our friend Tim Elrod's sign right there may have taken a beating on this one. I don't know. Let's see if he jumps it or not. Oh, he got me. Okay.
We got to watch Trent play when he was in Little League and middle school, and he's always just been a dominant football player.
I think back-to-back weeks for Taylor Davis.
Yeah, got one in Seymour.
TDs.
Got one running in Seymour.
TD, Taylor Davis TD.
Got one receiving in this game.
He'll be with us later, Coach. He's over there.
He's really showed he knows what to do with the ball when he gets it.
Shoulders down.
Great blocking on the perimeter. Riley Wolfenbarger, Evan Pott. A little earlier in the game here you see the defense swarming.
Yeah.
Just a lot of Mavericks getting to the football.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
When we're getting off blocks and getting to the football, that's a good night for the Mavs.
Man, the uniforms look great, Coach. I'm going to tell you. I'm really pleased with the black uniform. It's spectacular. Really good.
Yeah, nice and clean.
Yeah.
Like those new Axiom helmets, everything.
Yeah.
Here's another one. This was a fourth down, I believe.
Yeah.
No, it's maybe the first down there.
Yeah.
You can see Cody fighting through two blocks to stretch it out. And
set the edge right there, Trent, and then we clean it up. Really good. Some great stuff
when we
there.
get those layers on defense where the first layer is taking on two blocks and freeing up the second level.
Sure.
And again, Trent and Hapney on that second level on the perimeter did a great job all night of setting the edge and really not getting any further than that. I think they had maybe one or two runs in the first quarter.
Yeah.
We missed a couple of tackles that broke 10 or 15 yards.
Yeah.
Cleaned up, got a little more patient on our tackling, and really they struggled to get first downs. And I think very last drive of the game they had two 2 first downs.
Yeah.
The rest of it seemed like it was on penalties.
Right. Yeah.
Some of that we got to clean up.
Yeah, we will. I'm sure we will. Coach.
Offensively, though, real quick, Coach, we had a good night. Again, Waylon had 150 yards plus rushing. All the receivers played well. I think we caught everything thrown. Unfortunately for Landon, because of the situation of the game, you didn't get to throw a whole lot.
Right.
You really
9 of 12.
You played
90 yards, 200
something like
yards,
that,
somewhere
yeah.
in there. Yeah.
But the whole quarter, her first quarter's over before you even get to play offense.
Right.
So you got to play a quarter offense in the second quarter, and then a 2 drives,
after that.
and the clock's running.
Right.
And it's always good to win.
Sure.
But as a player, you want to play and you want to make plays. So a little bit frustrating for us on offense, just limited opportunities. 'Cause we got so many kids that make plays from Landon to the receivers.
Week, so we'll have a brand new week coming up for some offense.
Big week coming up this week.
Coach, we're going to take a quick break. We'll bring Malcolm back on here. We're going to talk a little bit about hurricane victims up there and what we're doing right there to help out. We'll be right back on the Davey Gillum Show.
When the lights turn on and the game begins, you need a team you can rely on. Ray Varner Ford and Clinton's strong lineup of vehicles is crafted with the same dedication and hard work that drives our community. Step up your game in this 24 Ford Maverick Hybrid, $25,515. 23 Ford Escape all-wheel drive, $30,995. 24 Ford F-250 Crew Cab 4x4 STX, $59,757. Local you trust, performance you can afford. Ray Varner Ford, built for the game.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
Hi, I'm Tim Elrod. Over the years, you've heard us at OEB Law say, let us turn your wreck into a check. We still do that for many families, but I want to take the time to go beyond the slogan. I think I've learned over the years, and more every day, that the most important thing for an attorney to understand is the value of being a partner to you. When you and your family call an attorney, you're calling because you need some help. You need someone to pull alongside you and stand with you. We understand the process of the legal system. You probably don't. So it's our responsibility to keep you informed about every step of the process. You're going to have questions about what's going on. What's next? What do I need to know? Our responsibility is to guide you through the process with the information that you need, the answers to your questions, and the assurance that we have your back at OEB Law. You have my word. We stand with you because communication is key.
1 in 7 people will need a blood transfusion during their life. That's 1 person every 2 seconds receiving a life-saving product. At Medic Regional Blood Center, we are the primary blood provider for 25 hospitals in 23 East Tennessee and southeastern Kentucky counties. Started in 1958, Medic has been serving Knoxville and the surrounding areas for 66 years. For 1 hour of your time, you can save a life. Visit medicblood.org for more information on blood donation.
All right, welcome back to the Davey Gillum Show. I'm Gary Terry. We're live here at Harrison's out here on the Maverickland exit 122, Coach. Again, we got a special guest with us right here, Michael Malco. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for taking time out of your busy day. We've had a busy day. We made a day trip we'll talk about here in just a minute. Coach, we had a hurricane come through we talked about that affected our game, but small potatoes compared to what's happening in Upper East Tennessee right now.
Yeah, who would have imagined, what was coming through weather in Florida would have affected us maybe more than it did them. Like you're saying, as a coach, you're worried about the game and those type things, but as this thing played out, you know, like you're saying, small potatoes compared to what happened this past weekend and what families and communities all over the South are dealing with right now. 2
of our biggest rival games, Elizabeth and Greenville, greatly affected by the storm that came through there. And you know, Mr. Downs, he contacted me, I think Sunday or Saturday night, Sunday, somewhere in there, and said, ask about possibly maybe trying to do a donation of some sort this upcoming week to maybe get them some supplies. Coach, we put that thing out, I think, yesterday. Maybe
Monday. I don't know what day it is.
I think it was Monday. We put that thing out about 11:30 or something like that.
Well,
and you know, within seconds, people were responding. Mr. Michael, you responded immediately. You said yes, let's do it. You know, we contacted you right after that just to talk to you a little bit to see if we could get anything that we had delivered up there, and you said let's take the big truck.
It still happens.
We got a big semi truck.
Absolutely.
It's sitting there, and
so like I said, we put it out on social media. Things, and community support was. You know, still is just phenomenal, still ongoing.
Yes.
But then you know, with Mike's involvement and Mike's company and resources, it's went more national. You know, Mike, if you want to talk any to that, but Mike's got people he's doing business with and resources even in Caymans where people maybe can't send water but are sending money to buy water and things like that. And this thing's gotten a lot bigger than maybe what you or me are capable of, or even our community.
About maybe trying to fill a truck in a week, and maybe trying to get a load up there next week. Michael, you and I, we took a truck today.
We took it today. And it's going back tomorrow.
It's going back tomorrow. We've got overwhelming amounts of
it may go back again by the end of the week and the first of next week. So,
Mike, do you mind talking a little bit about what you saw when you got there? What you and Coach saw was a little, maybe more than what even I realized going on in those communities.
It's very heartfelt to talk to those people up there. You know, we took it to First Baptist Church in Greenville, and they had a lot of, you know, church members and so forth there helping unload and talking with those folks. It just, I mean, it's a sad situation, and you know, I challenge everybody that's watching tonight or listening, however, hey, support it. You know, come out and make donations, because you know, you never know when the tides might be turned. And those people really, really appreciate it.
Yeah. Michael, we pulled up there. We talk about somebody may not have any water, but when we got there, they literally had no water, not a drop.
No.
Can't flush the toilet, can't take a shower, can't do anything. There's no water in the city.
Yeah, how many pallets of water did they say that they had? They had 5 pallets of water, I think, delivered today. Before sometime this morning before we got there, and they were gone. And don't hold me to it, but I think probably all total, we probably dropped off, to take the loose casings and so forth, somewhere around 18 to 20 pallets, roughly.
I think we had 20 on there, and then a bunch of loose.
Yeah.
And so, well, I think we're...
And it'll be gone tomorrow.
It'll be, I think, yeah. Did you see that line?
They were lined up.
People were lined up.
They were lined up as we were leaving in cars to pick that up. They put the word out up there on social media or however they got it out, and there was a line of traffic to get in there to get that water that we were dropping off. And then tomorrow, Michael, y'all are taking another 20 pallets up there again, and just a great blessing.
The support that you know, I've reached out to people, and you know, folks in Georgia, Ohio, Kentucky, you know, just different states that I've done business with, and you know, basically I just call them and say, look, you know, I need a favor, you know, help us out here, and they have.
Oh yeah.
And it's greatly appreciated, and I mean, even it goes beyond, you know, just those states. It goes more, you know, international stuff too. So
I did hear this. I talked to one of the church members up there, and they said that the folks that couldn't get there from up in the mountains up there in Carter County and off into North Carolina. They were going to deliver some of that water to them from that church tonight. They were going to load it up in some Jeeps and take it out there.
And they said that, you know, that's a pretty good sized church.
Yeah.
And they said that they're kind of using it as like a central hub.
Yeah.
And they're going to distribute to some smaller churches in, you know, more rural areas.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I say, the support's greatly appreciated.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people out there that are trying to help, but people can help get the word out. You know, because of you, Mike, and some resources, we are able to do some things to help this transaction. You know, not many people got a semi truck, so we've had a lot of people showing up in pickup trucks and unloading things.
Yeah.
We put it on the truck, and we can be a help in this. And the Lord bless you and your business, and you've given back, but now we're able to help.
That's what I was going to say. It's not because of me or anything that I've done. I mean, it's just a true blessing from the Lord, you know, that He's given me the contacts of the people, and, you know, people that are willing to help.
Yeah.
You've given us a semi, and we're willing to help.
Yeah, we talked about that on the way back too. Yeah, that semi, just, you know, how that semi came into play this summer.
Yeah.
And how it was used today for that purpose.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
And Coach, so some of the other things, so people are lined up in cars just waiting to get their case.
They were. They were.
You know,
Absolutely were.
Can't flush the toilet without it.
No, I mean,
the water's down countywide.
We couldn't even go to the bathroom at the church.
No.
Greenville football program right now is having to practice at Jeff County.
Wash clothes at Jeff County.
Shower,
all those things they're having to do at Jefferson County, about an hour away. I'm 45 minutes away from there, somewhere in there. They're having to bus their team there to practice, and then once they're finished, there's no water at home to wash your stuff. You got to do it there. There's no shower at home after a hot practice. You shower there. And so hats off to Jeff County for being good neighbors right there too.
Coach Riley there, Spencer Riley.
Yeah.
Being a good neighbor there.
Yeah, I saw Coach Spradlin today.
Yeah.
Saw their offensive line coach there. Talked to David Crawford today up there, and just met their athletic director, Brad Woosley, up there. Was covered in mud. I'll show you a picture later. He was up to here in mud. I shared it with Brad from being in a house where they're trying to clean up for some basketball girls families that are up there. Their houses were just swarmed with water, and it's so full of mud and water. They're just trying to get anything they can out of that house. So,
and as bad as it is in the Greenville area, there's a lot of work.
There is.
Yes, up into Carter County and on up into the
Newport
mountains
area.
up in there. Desperately needs some help, and glad that we can be a part of that, and thankful to you for the great advice and the time that you spent today taking that stuff.
I'm just
up
glad
there.
to be a part of it for Anderson County High School.
Yeah. Just kudos to our community too. Hats off to the folks in our community who have brought waters and brought supplies to the school. So many people are stopping by, and we pulled up today. I think you said as we pulled back into the school, there's more water sitting right there where we just left, and it's sitting right there.
And Coach Sherry puts people to work. I saw the kids today coming out of ACT test, and he's got about 40 of them carrying cases of water from the school up to the truck as they finish.
It was a challenge. We got a great community, a great bunch of kids, and it's a blessing to be here. And these folks, they when you ask, they respond. Yeah. We ring the bell, they come.
So that's it. There's a lot of people want to help. We're just saying right now the Lord's able to use us and our little bit of a program to be a conduit to help people. So keep the support coming. I think it's going to be necessary for a while to come.
Sure. If you've got some stuff, bring that up to the school right there. We'll be there all day for the rest of the week right there, and we'll do what we need to do moving forward to make sure those folks up there get the supplies that you donate.
All right, Coach, you want to go ahead and go to the pick'em before we get the boys on here?
We got some great ones up here, Coach. I tell you, these high school games, Brad's game this week, Loudon, Kingston. Where is that at, Brad? Loudon. At Loudon, Kingston.
Loudon's a pretty strong program. I'm going to take Coach Harrigan Loudon.
Yeah, I'm going to take Loudon.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Coach Pankey. I'm going with Kingston. I'm gonna go. I think Coach Pankey, he's ready to get them going right there. And
he does a good job.
I'm gonna choose him. I'm gonna choose the Yellow Jackets. Bearden, Maryville. Is that at Maryville? At Bearden. Okay. The Bulldog Nation over there.
Bearden got Maryville last year for the first time, and
Maryville's undefeated
20-something years.
Yeah.
I think Maryville's probably looking for a little revenge, and probably going to get it.
Yes.
I'm going to pick Bearden.
Yeah.
It's a big one for Bearden.
Yeah.
They're going to be fired up for it.
Maryville's 5-0 right now, number 1 in the state, number 1 in 6A right there.
And they got the Brody Smith from Bearden,
yes.
Probably the best lineman in the state, prospect-wise.
You talk about payback, Coach. I think there was a payback game in '97, I think, or '98 when Anderson County beat Maryville, and then had to go back over there.
Oh, yeah.
They had a big sign on. They had a sign on the fence that said something about payback. I think there was some payback dished out.
They came up here and we whipped their tail, and then we went back over there next
year. So Maryville may have that payback piece of plywood back on the fence for Bearden when they come back up here Friday night. I'm going to the Red Rebels, the machine. I'm taking the Maryville Rebels. Oak Ridge at Central, I think. No, at Oak Ridge, I can't remember. Is that Oak Ridge? The Bobcats at the Wildcats. Two cats getting together down there.
I think that was going to be tight. Got to watch some Oak Ridge this week, just through film exchange and things. So I think them Central could be tight. Could go either way. Central's pretty athletic. I think I'm going to take Central on that one.
Okay, Bobcats.
I'm going to pick Oak Ridge.
Yeah, Wildcats. I'm going Wildcats too. All right, so Wildcats right there. South Dole at Fulton.
I think that's a blowout.
I think Fulton gets that. Coach, I'm excited.
It's going to be a big stat game.
The Fulton-Gibbs game, as we get closer to the end there, Fulton and Gibbs got to get together right there. That could be for 2 in the region.
Well, so, we got to take care of business with Gibbs first.
Sure.
Gibbs they think it's their year.
Yeah.
They say the best team they've ever had.
Yeah. Excited about that opportunity as well. So who you got there? Fulton or South Dole? I'm going Fulton. Fulton Falcons. All right. Campbell County and Gibbs. I don't know. Is that at Gibbs? I can't remember where that is.
I think it's at Gibbs. Campbell County. It was at Campbell County last year.
I'm going Eagles. Gibbs Eagles.
I think Gibbs big in that one.
Yeah.
We'll take Gibbs.
Taking the Gibbs Eagles. Hall's Heritage.
Heritage is much improved. Coach Osbelt does a good job. He does a real good job on offense. But I think overall Hall's just too much.
I think he's got 2 players that played at Clinton last year out there. Heritage right there.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
One of them's pretty dynamic.
He is. I can't think of his name, but he's good.
Yeah.
Hall's coming off a tough loss right there, so I'm going Heritage.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go Halls.
Okay.
Just between offense, defense, O-line, and all that.
I'm going to take Halls.
Okay. Red Devils right there. Northview Academy and Carter get together. We just saw Carter. Don't know how healthy they are this week. Coach.
Yeah, he says we beat them up pretty good. So, but I think they'll recover, and they got some talent.
They do. They're athletic on the edges.
Quarterback throws well,
yeah.
And they're solid. So I'm going to take Carter big in that.
Okay, I'm taking Carter too.
Take Carter too.
Okay, it's all the way for the Hornets right there. A couple college games, Coach. We got Tennessee at Arkansas. The Vols traveling out there. I'll tell you, historically they haven't had great success out there. It's been like 2007 and 2001.
Yeah.
There's not been some success out there in Arkansas.
I think these next 3 weeks are going to be big for Tennessee as far as finding out. SEC is different.
Week in, week out.
As excited as I am for Tennessee, they really haven't played anybody special yet.
Yeah.
And most of our number games have been against lesser teams. And Oklahoma defense was good. I think we beat Arkansas, and then I think you got Kentucky and Florida coming up after that. Yeah. So these next few weeks, if we can get through them, I think Tennessee can say, hey, we're top of the food chain in SEC again.
Yeah. Tennessee, so Vols. Go Vols. Let's go. All right. Ole Miss, South Carolina. Ole Miss coming off a terribly embarrassing Saturday. Yeah.
The thing watching that game was a little bit shocking. Ole Miss had put a lot of money into that offensive line.
Yes.
And they couldn't block Kentucky up front.
Yeah.
So they got some issues.
Kentucky's good.
Kentucky's DL's good. They whipped Georgia up front.
Yeah.
But again, it's hard to make anything. You look at South Carolina, they beat Kentucky to death.
Yeah.
Then, so it's hard to say. But
SEC, I'll tell you.
I think Ole Miss probably gets it together. I'll take Ole Miss in that one.
Yeah, I think Ole Miss will redeem themselves this week.
Lane Kiffin, he'll come back in and call some of those plays he calls. I think he gets South Carolina too, so I'm going Ole Miss too. So we got all 3 right there. Coach, it's been a great half of the show right here. We're going to take another quick break. We got some players over there. I think they're finished eating. I don't know if they're ever finished eating, but they might be getting ready to get close. They've been eating for 30 straight minutes, so maybe they can get over here and we can get them on the show for a few minutes. Michael, great to see you. Thanks so much for what you're doing and what you provided for those folks up in Upper East Tennessee by helping us get that water up there to them. It's been a A great day. Thanks for having me along the trip. I got to ride in the tractor trailer up there. It was a big treat. I've never been in one before, so I got to see what that looks like on the interstate. Really great day.
Oh yeah, it's an honor to just be a part of it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you going with me.
You're thinking about those folks in Upper East Tennessee, and like I said, if you've got a water donation, bring that by school, and we're going to get that on the truck and get that next load up there to them so we can continue to help those folks up there. We'll be right back on the Davey Gillum Show. We'll bring some players up.
24 Ford Maverick Hybrid, $25,515. 23 Ford Escape all-wheel drive, $30,995. 24 Ford F-250 Crew Cab 4x4 STX, $59,757. Ray Varner Ford, built for the game.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OAB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
2023 Ford Expedition Limited 4x4, $67,950. 2017 Ford F-150 Raptor SVT, $41,950. 2023 Ford Escape ST Line, $28,940. Ray Varner Ford, built for the game.
All right, we're welcome back to the Davey Gillum Show. I'm Gary Terry. I'm joined tonight by Taylor Davis, TD Davis right here. We're starting to call him up here. I think he got a new nickname tonight too. Ty Murphy, Jeremy Hall, the Jeremy Hall. Guys, welcome to the show. Thanks for taking time out of your night to come up here. ACT Day today. I know you guys had a big morning doing that.
Yes, sir.
You're probably tired a little bit, right,
yeah.
from ACT, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hope you did well on that. Fun day. And then right after ACT Day, you watch the big truck pull out. Is that a good day for you to get to see some of our hard work, some of those things come into play right there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Help another community right there. Rivals on the field. Greenville, they're a big rival for us. Of course, every year, the last 7 years, I think that state championship has gone through one of our schools. Greenville has gotten the better of us, but we've also gotten the better of them and won a state title as well. So just exciting to be able to help them, and what a great community we all live in to be able to say in just one day, and we need some help. We're going to send some supplies up to Upper East Tennessee, and in one day we're able to fill a tractor trailer and get that up there to them and get them some help immediately. What a great community.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Definitely just full community. Great people.
Yeah.
Just do whatever we can to help.
Stuff. On to the Carter game, gentlemen. We think back a little bit about that. I don't want to talk too much about it because we've got a new team to focus on. But congratulations on another region win. 3-0 in the region ensures that you're in the playoffs. But it's never a goal at Anderson County just to be in the playoffs. We want to host the playoffs and make you come into Maverick Land, into the Bull Ring, to play the Mavericks. For a chance to advance in the playoffs and to go to a state championship. It's always been a goal of ours and something that we talk about in January, something we get ready for in February, something we practice for basically year-round. Is you got to come to Anderson County in the Bull Ring in November and beat us there if you want to win a state championship or you want to compete for a state title. And so, gentlemen, talk a little bit about the Carter game for you. You're up 14-0 right off the bat. Was it a surprise for you?
Not really. We've put a lot of preparation, a lot of time. Most people think special teams isn't a huge part of the game, and that's something y'all as coaches have instilled into us and really keyed in and we went over and practiced just to hit all of our cues and to be on point with all of our blocks, and we've actually done really successful, and that's helped us get an early lead and put it on teams quick, regardless if it's a touchdown or if we're, getting the kickoff, 40, 50-yard return. That's really really diminishing for teams.
Sure. Ty, you're not on any kickoff return or punt return team right there, I know, and neither are you, Jeremy.
I should be.
Be exciting for you as an offensive lineman, though, to know that you're going to get the football out there at the middle of the field and make a short field out of it to get it down the field. Is that a big advantage for you? Feel good about it when you get the ball out there?
Oh, definitely. I feel like, especially if we're about to head into the end zone, like you say, midfield and all that. Yeah. I think all the defense gets scared. I think all the defenses get scared because they know we're going to put some points up on the board no matter what.
Okay. All right. Jeremy, big night for you at Carter out there. You're blocking downfield. I saw you downfield a few times, taking your guy to the concession stand over there. I don't know what you're doing, but you're driving a guy 10, 15 yards down the field. A couple times this year they've got you for a penalty for that, but the other night you were able to get that done.
I always try to finish my block as far as possible because
you do a great job doing that.
It looks good on film.
It's fun to watch for sure. Distractions, was the rain a distraction for you at all?
No, it's better.
The rain gets me
somewhat
excited.
for me because where I'm snapping the ball, but it didn't really.
Us bigger guys,
I love it.
I'm not as big as them, but us bigger guys.
I love the rain.
It's a lot better to play in the rain. Cools us off a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feels
great.
Some of the funnest games
What
we've ever
about
played.
Saturday night? Saturday night special. We played on Saturday night. We were on BBB. Brad had us out there. That was fun, right?
Oh yeah.
It's definitely different. It takes us back to Little League.
Yeah, it's not the same as Friday nights.
Oh no.
Right.
No,
It's different.
hopefully one day we can all make it to play on a Saturday night.
Yeah. I know that's big goals for you right there, something that you're looking forward to doing. We got some business to take care of this week. It's a rival week. Clinton's got a good football team. They've got some talented kids on their team. They're going to bring them up on Friday. We're excited to host that game right there. I've been watching a lot of film. I know you've been watching a lot of film. I think they throw the ball well. I think they run. They have a run game right there that's pretty good. They do a good job coaching their kids up down there. Got a new coach this year, Coach Hammock. Does a good job.
Coach Hammock,
he was our offensive coordinator.
He was our offensive coordinator in the league.
You guys had him over there in South Clinton.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so y'all are familiar with him and you know him. So
the defense coordinator, coached my grandfather, coached my brother in Little League. So we really know him too. So
Don, is that name?
No, Jason Warner.
Okay,
Jason Warner.
Jason, does a great job down there too. So we'll be excited to host those guys on Friday, gentlemen. What's a takeaway from last Friday night? What's a memory that you have from Friday night?
We already know it's going to be.
We're going. Yeah, we watched that play just a minute ago. I know what it's going to be. Another touchdown by Tether Davis. It's 2 weeks in a row.
Yes, sir.
Can you take it to 3?
Oh, put the ball in my hands. I'll put it in the end zone.
Coach Gillum give you an opportunity?
I think he will. I think I've proven that I can be a little bit savvy with the ball.
You know what's fun about Taylor? I think you and I had a conversation maybe 2 weeks ago. You asked me something about did I see a highlight, and I think I responded back. I absolutely saw that highlight. It's one of my favorites. It's when you block back.
Oh, yeah.
And you crush those defensive ends. Those defensive ends, they never see you coming. I don't know if you're like hiding, if you're wearing camo, or what you're doing right there, but they never see you, and they get it right in the ear every time. It's so fun for me.
They think that whenever they get the down block, that when they come free, they look, they don't see a big pulling guard.
Yeah.
Guard's bigger than I am, so I get good hiding behind everybody, and then they think, oh, well, I got a free shot on a running back. Well, then I come and they just don't.
They don't have that shot on the running back.
No, sir.
Yeah, it's great stuff. It's so fun to watch on film. Ty Murphy, give me a memory from Friday night.
Probably after we got the punt blocked in the end zone, Hackney scored. I come over on the sideline. I was talking to Mike. I said, "This is the easiest offensive game I've ever played." And I've only had to win out 2 plays. So that was my moment.
Jeremy, what's your maverick moment from Friday night?
Mine was probably when I was pulling because my traps were really good Saturday.
Track was good.
And probably my almost sack when the kid was running out of bounds and I
know what my
finished him out
maverick
of bounds.
moment of you is Friday night?
What?
Coach Gillum yelling at you. I don't know what he was yelling. He was mad at you on one play, I know, and he was yelling at you. Coach, you'll remember that play, I think.
Me?
Jeremy. Coach Gillum's over there having some food now. Coach Gillum got on him Friday night. I remember for just I think he was getting on me for a minute, but he's getting on you. So fun stuff right there.
Everybody gets confused.
Great fun. We've got some offensive players right here. They're on. We're going to take a quick break. I've got 4 more. We're going to bring them up right here, and we'll bring those guys on, and we'll get you guys back to the food over there. I know y'all are probably still eating over there. There's probably a dessert or somewhere in there. I don't know. Thanks for coming on tonight. I know you had a busy day with ACT, a busy day with practice, and for you to take time to come up here and be on the show tonight says a lot about you. We appreciate you. Continue to work hard, continue to do what you're doing, continue to do the things that you do during the week so that we can go out on Friday and have great success. Congratulations on a great season so far. It's 5-0. Let's take it to 6-0 Friday night.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back on the Davey Gillum Show.
24 Ford Maverick Hybrid, $25,515. 23 Ford Escape all-wheel drive, $30,995. 24 Ford F-250 Crew Cab 4x4 STX, $59,757. Ray Varner Ford, built for the game.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OAB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores, and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies' boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
2023 Ford Expedition Limited 4x4, $67,950. 2017 Ford F-150 Raptor SVT, $41,950. 2023 Ford Escape ST Line, $28,940. Ray Varner Ford, built for the game.
All right, welcome back to the Davey Gillum Show. I'm joined tonight, Luke Carroll. Luke, say hello right there. Great job. Jackson Hill, Eli Dorton, Vance Young down there on the end, the big guys up front that make it happen. Guys, congratulations first and foremost on another great start to a great season right there. 5-0, undefeated, 3-0 in the district right there, the region play right there. We've got 3 more region games, 2 more. What's got? Gibbs, South Dole, and
that's it. I think
that's it.
Yeah,
Gibbs, South Dole. Okay, we've got 2 more region games right there to finish this thing out. Let's talk about Carter for a few minutes. Luke, you start us off right there. Did the weather affect you at all? The rain?
Not really. I mean, O-line doesn't affect it a whole lot.
Y'all kind of like that stuff.
Yeah, it makes us, we get to run it a little bit more. And then obviously everything's a little bit more slippy. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
A little bit more pancakes.
Shoulders over the toes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not getting too wide a base.
Yeah, double unders.
Yeah, unbelievable. All right. Jackson, tell me a little bit about Saturday night. How was that? Different?
Definitely different. Game plan wise, it was a little weird having our walkthrough on a Friday, but I don't think it affected us that much coming in and the way that we executed.
Yeah.
So, but I thought it was pretty cool playing on a Saturday.
Yeah.
It's definitely
BBB
different.
Communications picked us up right there. Brad got us on TV, so it's fun. Everybody got to see that. Tell us about the fast start right there, Dorian. How'd you feel about that? 14-0 before you even got on the field.
14-0 in the first minute and a half. It was awesome.
Super fun. Give you a little confidence going out there.
For sure.
Play a little more free because you got you got a 14-point spread right off the bat. Yeah. But the guy on your left right there, Vance, has done a great job this year. He's a young guy on the offensive line. Vance, welcome to the show, friend.
Hello. First time for everything.
Vance, you've had a great year so far. I want to compliment you and congratulate you. You're surrounded by some older guys, some guys that got some great experience in the offensive line on Friday nights. You've gotten right in there with them. You've done a great job. You get in there and spell these guys. You've been a starter. You've done all the things we've asked you to do this season. Congratulations on a great season. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah. How's it been for you as a new guy out there?
Every game I go in a little slow, but as the season's gone on, I've gotten more used to the varsity speed.
Is the game faster?
Yeah, it's not like JV Mondays
anymore. All right. Eli, a big week this week for you right here. Excited for this Friday night. I know you've played Clinton before being at another school, but this is going to be an electric atmosphere that you've never seen before. I can assure you it's an atmosphere that I can't describe to you. I can't give you what's getting ready to happen. You're just going to have to experience it. Are you excited about Friday night?
Oh yeah, for sure. Actually, last year we went to the one at Clinton.
Yeah.
And then y'all had more fans there than like they did. So like
we have a fan base. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if we're going to Chattanooga, Upper East Tennessee, down to Chattanooga for the state championship. Our fans show up. If we're having a hot dog contest, they're all coming out to eat. It's amazing. They really
we
do.
might be there too, though. So.
Yeah, I know. That would go well for us because we will definitely lose money for y'all eating. Because I don't know if y'all. There's a pile of plates over there on the table that y'all just left over there. They'll be washing those for weeks.
Absolutely.
Jackson, tell me about Friday night. You excited to play in that game? You've been in that game, but you're a starter Friday night in the Clinton-Anderson County game. And boys, I'll just tell you, these games are forever. They're for the next 100 years that you'll be on the earth. These games will be in your memory. You'll remember these.
Oh, absolutely. I'm pretty ecstatic. I play Clinton since Little League, and I'm real excited.
Yeah.
Especially after beating them last year. Great to come back in this time as a starter and get it going.
Yeah, good deal. Luke, what are you thinking about Friday night? I'm telling you, it's going to make your hair. You've got a lot of hair too. It's going to make your hair stand up, but you've got a lot of hair to stand up right there. It's going to be great. You better have your helmet on because it might be coming out the sides and out the ear holes, all that stuff. It's going to be the electricity in the air for the Anderson County Clinton game is unrivaled and unmatched. And we've been in those games before the pregame. There's a lot of chatter back and forth. There's a lot of chants back and forth. The crowd's into it. The bands are into it. The fans are excited about that.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to experience it.
Yeah, I've played Clinton obviously all my life. It's right down the road.
Yeah.
I can't stand them. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm supposed to say
Nobody
that,
likes
but they drive me nuts. Every
There
sport
it
I've
is.
done, they drive me nuts. I just want to beat them. I'm gonna keep it blunt. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I just want to beat them.
They'll bring their team up Friday night. They got a good football team. Their coaches do a good job down there. They got some talented players right there, and we'll be excited to host them. Guys, tell me about one Maverick moment from Friday night against Carter.
About when we should have had that safety.
Yeah.
That to me, that was one of the biggest things that stuck out.
I agree.
Just seeing that defense, how electric it can be. I mean,
man, they were exciting. That series, they were ramped up.
Oh yeah, getting that pressure into Okie, like just that 3 down front, it's just really good to see. Just from a D-line perspective, seeing that we can get after even with just one less rusher, and that we can really get it done.
Yeah, Jackson, Maverick moment from Friday night.
Definitely the opening kickoff return.
Trent Strickland.
Yeah, I was getting ready to go in on offense, and sure enough, we scored. So
was that Powers making that play right there?
Yeah,
it was. Yeah.
That's
good, really good. Then there's the block punt right there. So exciting to see some of that stuff.
His first touchdown. Touchdown too.
Yeah. Mr. Dorton, Maverick moment from Friday night. What are you thinking?
I really like seeing Trent pick that ball off.
Yeah.
I mean, Trent's just
it was a great interception.
Swiss Army knife, man.
Sure.
I mean, he can do everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Vance, Maverick moment from Friday night.
The first time I went in to get Luke, seeing Luke nearly dead from playing the entire game.
That's great. That's good stuff right there. Awesome. Guys, we got a quick shout-out time right here. Who's your shout-out to tonight? Who's watching tonight that you give a quick shout out to?
Mom and Dad.
Yes.
They're watching. That's a loyal viewer.
That's a great choice. It's a great show. You shouldn't miss, for sure. Jackson.
My mom. Shout out, Mom. Hey, Mom.
All right. There she is. All right.
Shout out Jesse Longmire. That's my papaw.
Okay. Is he watching tonight?
He might be, yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
He's a great guy.
Good deal.
Luke knows him.
Yes. We love you, Jesse. Way to go.
He's a stud, for sure.
Okay. All right, Vance, who's your shout out to?
My mom and my dad and my little brother, Paul.
Okay. Way to go.
Attaboy, Paul.
Left Paul in there. Okay.
Paul.
Great job. Great job. So I'm gonna do a little bit of pick 'em with you right here. I'm just kind of curious. We had Coach Gillum up here. He had some picks up here. We'll go college first. Tennessee, Arkansas. Who do you
Tennessee.
got? Tennessee. Vols.
Tennessee all day.
I'm going to have to go Tennessee.
Pick Suey down there on the end?
No. Go
all Vols. Okay. All right. Ole Miss, South Carolina. Lane Kiffin, the fighting Lane Kiffins.
I'm going South Carolina. They have one of the best young edge rushers I've seen. I mean, it's insane. The bend and
The
power
outlier.
he has.
Does he watch college football? Has he watched South Carolina play?
Yeah.
He picked South Carolina over on
they have
Miss.
one of the best edge rushers.
Okay. Edge rushers. Hairdresser. Okay.
I've got South Carolina as well. Yeah.
The Gamecocks.
Yeah.
Come on, Dorton. Show us how smart you are. You go to middle
Ole
college.
Miss, bounce back week. Kentucky.
It's a bounce back week
My
for Ole
Cats
Miss.
put it on them.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
I think their pride still hurt.
Vance.
I got the Gamecocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Man. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Split decision on the table up here.
That's what I like to hear.
All right. Northview Carter.
Northview.
Have you seen Northview?
Northview.
Okay.
I
haven't
think
seen Northview, so I did watch a little bit of Northview. They did play. I did watch them on film a little bit. I felt like they're a pretty good football team. They're big. They're giant.
We played them last year in a preseason game, and they were very just big. They were
They're
a big.
big. I don't know what they feed those guys up there in Pigeon Forge, but they're huge. Big dudes.
I've got Carter. You know, we just got done playing Carter. I think I haven't seen Northview.
The Hornets.
So I don't know much about them, but I have seen Carter. So I've got Carter.
Okay. Eli, show us how smart you are again.
Probably gonna go Northview. Mason Phillips is their quarterback is a ball player.
Okay. All right. Vance.
I'll go with Jackson. I'll take Carter.
Okay. Carter Hornets. All right. I think I chose Carter. I did. I chose Carter. I think that Carter's, like I said, they're athletic. I think they're athletic on the edges.
Yep.
I think they got the big Army Academy.
Yeah, Judd Taylor.
Yeah,
Judd Taylor.
Judd
Left tackle.
is a good player. He did a good job Friday night.
Yep.
Yeah. So excited for those guys right there. Halls and Heritage. Halls is coming off a loss. I know they're upset about that. They might be mad, and they might come out and give Heritage a little bit of a fight. Did you say Halls? Halls?
Hughes gets it done.
Brett Hughes? Okay.
Yeah, he's one of the best. I love his offense. He runs.
Okay.
I got him.
Okay. Jackson?
I'm gonna go with Halls.
Red Devils.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
The same. Go Halls.
Halls, Red Devils. Vance, you going different or you going to stay with them?
I'll go with Halls.
Well, that's a shocker. You four stay together. Y'all ate together. I think y'all ate off the same plate. I don't know. You were just killing that food over there.
Oh, yeah. Nobody's getting my burger.
I said there's a pile of stuff over there. Empty cups everywhere. It's a mess. Let's go South Dole Fulton.
South Dole Fulton.
You've seen the Fulton Falcons.
Yeah, we have.
Fulton is they're such a good underrated team in my opinion. Like we said, they're done a very good job scheming us. I mean, there were some plays where it was very hard to run it on them, and I just felt like the coach is going to get it done. They're super athletic on the receiver wise. I mean, they had some spectacular catches on.
Yeah. Okay. Jackson.
I have Fulton as well. They're a fast, athletic team. We haven't played South Dole yet, so I'm not too sure how they operate, but I know how Fulton is, so I got Fulton.
All right, Eli.
Go Fulton too. South Dole's been struggling recently.
Okay,
so.
Vance.
I'll stay with Fulton too.
Okay, so it's a unanimous Fulton Falcon night tonight on the Davey Gillum Show right there. We've played the Falcons. We know what they have. They're a good football team. I'm expecting those guys to do well as they finish their season up. Last one, guys. Man, do we do Oak Ridge and Central or Bearden and Maryville? Which one you want to do? You're the
Bearden and Maryville.
Bearden and Maryville. Okay, so the Machine, Maryville, ranked number 1 in the state, undefeated, 6A football. They're 5-0, 6-0, I think. So who do you got? The Machine, or are you going to go with the Bearden Bulldogs, who we played earlier? I think they got their quarterback back this week.
Give me Maryville.
The Machine.
I'm going to go with the underdog. Give me Bearden.
All right, the Bulldogs.
Go Maryville, man. They're just hitting on, I think, all cylinders right now. So.
Yeah.
Did you say their quarterback is back for Bearden?
Bearden's quarterback's back.
I'm going with Jackson again. Bearden.
Bulldogs 2-2 right there. So I'm the tiebreaker, and I can tell you, I went with the Machine. Until somebody beats them, they're number 1. They're really good, really good. Guys, homecomings this week. Got a great night planned right there. That's going to start at 7 p.m. Our kickoff is at 7:30. Expecting a giant crowd. If you want to come to this game, you better get on GoFan and you better download the app and you better buy your ticket. It's going to be an electric crowd, exciting crowd. I hope everybody will come up and watch this game. It's always fun. You throw out the records, you throw out the record books. all that stuff when these two teams meet up. Like I said, I think Coach Russ has a really good fireworks show planned, as always. Got a great entrance, and the homecoming thing is just going to be spectacular. We'll see you Friday night, 7 p.m. in the Bull Ring for homecoming, and 7:30 is the kickoff. Guys, great job.